Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome to a Make It Happen Monday. We are moving forward. March means marching forward. We are marching forward in March. March is a very beautiful month. A lot of great things are happening. And this is International Women's History Month. And we celebrated it yesterday. A lot of great things are happening. And so let us tune into March and take advantage of every great thing that is happening and leverage it to our own advantage so that we can continue to help children, women, and young people defeat hunger, illiteracy, and poverty, build generational wealth while living a life of leadership and purpose. So thank you guys so much for always being here. It takes a special people like you with a good heart to be here to watch and comment and also ask questions and subscribe and also share with others. Together, we can champion the cause of children, women, and young people in the world. So today, Monday, March 10th, we are in the Mantle of Hope Inspiration. Remember, we Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, when we come here, we introduce some of the topics that we're going to be discussing live with the panel. And so we are in the Mantle of Hope Inspiration. And the theme here is, what is the significance of the month of March in kickstarting Women History Month? What do you think? You answer this question for yourself. I'm going to be answering it for myself to the best of my ability. So, what is the significance of the month of March in kickstarting Women History Month? So let us do this together, because when we come together and we discuss together, we have different perspectives to everything that we are doing, especially for our children. We want to be able to give them choices. Not just one, not just two, not just three, because there are a lot of choices that we can give our children and young people and women. And so let us discuss it. What do you understand? How do they celebrate it in your environment? What do you do? So this is what we are coming here to do together, right? So a woman's strength is not just in her hands, but in her heart, right? Her wisdom and her will to rise regardless. This Women's History Month, let us honor those who fought before us by building a world where no woman is left behind. This is from one global movement, and this is what we're doing here. So empowering women, birth empowered generations. So when we empower women's birth or history month, we are empowering generations. When we educate a woman, we illuminate a family, a community, and the world. So one global movement highly respects this. Freedom for women and young women and children is the cry of the world, is the cry of mothers like you and I. But action is the answer. We cannot just talk without taking action, because these talk must be followed with action, because action speaks louder than words. So, but let us take action. Action is the answer. Little action, no matter how small, okay? This Women's History Month, let's turn our voices into victories and our struggles into stepping stones for the next generation, while we keep making it happen here in one global movement. So the true history of women is not written in books. Yes, you heard me right. The true history of women is not written in books. It is written in the lives they uplift. When you uplift lives, physically, morally, and from your heart, then we can begin to write them in books. And the hunger they defeat, women are defeating hunger, and the legacies they leave behind. So one global movement is with every woman out there. Women are not just writing history, they are rewriting the future. Through education, entrepreneurship, and empowerment, we break circles and build new legacies for all. One global movement, one child, one woman, one young person at a time. From the past to the present, we all know women have always been architects of change. in their own small ways and silently, in their own silent whispers. This Women's History Month, we rise together. Let us rise together to shatter barriers and create a world where equality is not a dream, but a reality. And One Global Movement stands with every woman, whether young or old, junior or senior. No woman should have to choose between survival and success. This month, let's commit to breaking chains, lifting voices, and ensuring every girl has the right to dream beyond her circumstances. One Movement supports every woman with a focus on young women who go through a lot in the world. So, women's history is humanity's history. We all need to embrace this. Women's history is humanity's history, and the future we write together will be one of prosperity. The future we write together will be one of prosperity, dignity, and hope for all. And One Global Movement is here with every woman, whether young or old. So why celebrate a Women's History Month? Why do we have to celebrate it? Because we want to acknowledge, to appreciate, and to let the women know that we are in this together with them. We are in this together. Women supporting women, and the global world supporting women as well. So we are in this together. And we are not just celebrating it or dancing and drinking and eating. We want to make it different from all the years. What are you going to do, or what are you already doing that is making that difference? Not just talking, not just repeating the same things that were repeated in the past. What are you doing to help a young girl that is struggling to go to school, or maybe an education has been denied that young girl? What are you doing with a young girl that has sanitation and health problem because of their biological makeup? What are you doing? So Women's History Month is an annual celebration held in March to recognize and honor the contributions and achievements of women throughout history. It started as a week-long celebration in the 1980s, but by 1987, it expanded to a month after being officially recognized by the United States government. So this is very, very important. The month highlights the role of women in various fields, including science, politics, art, music, literature, activism, and in all areas, STEM, everything in life. So we want to be able to make sure, because we're doing this because in the past, women were not allowed, and it's still in some areas of the world is still not changed. And so we want to make sure that women are integrated into everything in society according to their ability and their capability, according to their gift and their purpose in life to do what they have been called to do. And remember, when a woman is educated, when a woman is empowered, when a woman builds wealth, when a woman becomes a businesswoman, children study a lot when their mom becomes something great. And so we are advocating for women to rise up together and to become that thing that they were created to become. Let us empty out ourselves into the universe so that when we die, we know that we have emptied out ourselves into the children and into the young people and into the global economy. So each year there is a theme that focuses on specific aspect of women's history. It's the time to reflect on the struggles and accomplishments of women, as well as to acknowledge the ongoing fight for gender equality and empowerment. This is very, very serious, because when we look around the world, you see a lot of women are placed in situations that are not good, are not favorable. They are running away maybe from war. They are running away maybe from one thing or the other. And the woman and the children are those that suffer the most. And so as a mother, we stand together here in One Global Movement to talk about these issues, but to also put some of the solutions in practice to see what we can do to alleviate the situation of women in the world. Together, we can do this. It is a time to educate others about the often overlooked contributions of women and young girls, and encourage everyone to appreciate their resilience, creativity, and leadership. Many communities and organizations and events and discussions and activities to celebrate the impact of women, both locally and globally, are ongoing. And that is what we are doing here in One Global Movement. We want to empower the woman, especially the young woman. This is so important. So what is the theme of Women History Month this year? The theme for Women's History Month is in 2025 is moving forward together. Remember, this is March. We are marching forward together, and that is the team, moving forward together. Women educating and inspiring generations. So what are you going to do? Will be my question to each and every one of us here in One Global Movement and our audience around the world. Every woman, every young girl, what are you going to do that is going to transform the lives of other women, young girls, and young people and families around the world? This is the time. But what are you going to do to recognize? Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your grandmother, maybe it's your auntie, maybe it's your little niece. What are you going to do to recognize the things that they are doing? Even those that are fetching water and firewood, those that are doing your laundry, those that are helping you at home. What are you going to do? These are the things. Though we think that they are too small, we want to recognize, but the people that are so rich or their bank account is full, that's not the essence here. Little acts of kindness is so important more than anything else. It starts with little acts of kindness, recognizing when your daughter says, "Daddy, thank you so much for doing this." You recognize that, and in turn, you also do that. You recognize that she is trying. You recognize that she wants to learn a trade. You recognize that she wants to go to school. She wants to be educated. You recognize that she has needs, especially biological needs that are not met. We all need to come together to do this. So thank you guys so much. This is just an introduction, and we're going to be discussing this on the panel on Wednesday. And I invite each and every one of you to be there. Come and let us do this together. You do it according to how it occurs in your own community, in your village, and I will do it according to mine. And the rest of our powerful ladies here on the panel are going to be present to discuss this together. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. And keep marching forward. This is March. Bye-bye.